Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be looking at XRP. Before we jump into the price action, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video and leave us some feedback down below. Also in the description below you'll find a link to the Discord. Come check it out. It is free to join. Okay, so we're still looking for the potential that we could actually be looking to play out with the C wave to the upside here. This could be a Y wave or a C wave. So basically the difference is one plays out as a 3-wave move and the other would play out as a 5-wave structure. So this would be looking at the potential that actually we could be looking still to make an X wave within here. Alternatively, this X wave could actually complete here and we could have already formed an A wave and be looking for that B wave and that C wave completion. So we're going to go over both options within this video, so make sure you stay tuned to see both of those. So effectively what we can argue then is that what we could have here is something like this. We can potentially count this as an A wave into here, this as a flat here, or alternatively we count this whole move as an A, and then we're still forming this B wave. So the B wave rejection area is here, this 4948 to this 4199. So even if we do just form another 3-wave structure here, it is possible that we can adjust this this A wave to be lower down, and effectively this B wave would be higher up here, and then we'd be looking for that C wave target. But really, until we actually take this high point again, I'm still continuing to track this as it is shown. This high point would be this 4328. So until we actually break back above that, I am still looking for the potential for us to break down in a structure towards this 2437. Okay, so if we are not talking about bullish potential here, what we'd be saying is obviously we're still looking for that C wave, which is still very much possible. And the way that I'd be looking at it would be effectively something like this. Looking at this as an A wave up here, this is a potential B wave, which could actually be completed here, and we could be starting this move up in the C wave. So the C wave 1-to-1 would actually be here at this 1575. So that would be an interesting area because it would be challenging the swing high here and basically this one over here. So, you know, there is some range here that we could actually also extend to the upside and retest this channel line, which would actually be a retest of this X wave high. So these are all possibilities at the moment until we actually break down and we do continue to stay above this 30-cent range and this 3604 to this 3244 zone. This would be our potential support box if we do move down lower. But as long as we stay above these areas, you know, we can look for that continuation to the upside. So what we'd be looking for there is effectively that I'll be looking at this move as a WX and a Y at the moment to the downside here. And we can argue that we could either be completed this B wave here and we're starting to progress up, like I said, or alternatively this B wave could still be in play. And what we could actually see is actually this move could still move down one more time towards this 3418 area, which would tie in quite nicely with the 0.618 retracement. So it is also possible that this move to the upside isn't quite completed. And what I'm looking out for here is this 1-to-1 zone. So this zone of this 4230 will be an interesting zone if we do continue to push up here. We're going to go through some sub-wave counting, talking about the possibility we could actually be looking to move up in a bigger structure from this point. However, we need to just bear in mind that this could always just develop as a 3-wave move to the upside, which would be a corrective structure, which would mean that we would actually look to break down from that point because corrective moves normally indicate a continuation of the trend. Okay, so within this move here, I'm going to come down into smaller time frame, and I'm actually going to get rid of the biggest. So, yeah, so that's one. That's the one. So when we're talking about this possibility of having an extension within this 5th wave here, we actually, this is a 1 2 3 4 5 4 5. So it's effectively the extension is actually still in the 3rd. It doesn't actually matter. But what would be with looking at this as a 1 and a 2, and then effectively looking for the 3rd wave to actually complete higher up here. This would be a 1 2 3 4 5 again for this 4th. 3rd and 4th, and then effectively this is a 5th wave. So that leaves us with one 5-wave move. So either that 5-wave move can become a ABC to the upside, where this becomes an A, B, and a C. That 1-to-1 target, like I said, 4230. So if we do push up here and we just move up into this 42.30 range, it is possible we could actually look for a rejection. And we can see there's some highs here which are sort of tying in with this zone. This higher range here would be this 43.28, so it'd be interesting to keep an eye on those areas as we do move up. So within this structure to the upside here, I am also looking for the possibility of developing a 5-wave structure here. So if we do move up towards this 45.37, we can argue that we have a bigger 5-wave move here. So for as long as we hold this support zone, we didn't quite come down as deep as I thought we would, but yeah, so it's still valid for the time being. So we're going to continue to watch this move unfold. Okay, so the way I'm looking at the internals of this move would be looking at this potentially as a 1, 2. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then looking for this 5th wave to the upside. So there is a way that this could actually extend again, where we look at this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This becomes a 1, 2, and then it actually looks to push up much higher. But for the time being, I'm just looking at seeing whether we get this 5th wave up into this zone. If we do get a push up into this 5th wave area here, which would be this 41.58 to this 41.16, then potentially we can actually look for this 3rd wave to be completed. Like I said, there is always possibility we can have extensions in here. We're trying to do this in real time, and sometimes these will evolve and set another 1, 2, and then sort of push up much higher, and then basically it just pushes the count up slightly. Well, not slightly, but it pushes the count up. If we do cross this 41.44, what we'd be looking for is this additional 4th wave to the downside here, and then that additional push up. So this 42.30 to this 41.79. So this is just based off of the current structure that I have. If we, however, do move down past this wave 1 higher at this 39.51, it would invalidate this count. And if that was the case, what we'd have to be looking at is the potential that maybe there is another way of counting this. But really, if we do move down past this wave 1, we'd have to just look at it as a corrective structure, as an A wave, unless yeah, I mean, there's no real way of looking at the micro counting on the smaller time scales. We'd have to look at this as a 1 here. So if this 5th wave fails, then we'd have to just look at this as an ABC move to the upside, so a 3-wave structure. We can still look to progress up one more time, though, if that does play out. We would be looking for this to be an A, this a B, and a C, but it wouldn't really fit into this wave 3, working out. So what we'd be looking for is, like I said, this 5th wave to play out, looking for this 4th and additional 5th, and then what we'd want to see from that point, if we do move up into this zone of this 42.30 to this 41.79, what we'd want to be looking out for would be a retracement back down into these zones. So this will change depending on where the exact structure completes. Obviously, like I said, these things can extend out, and we'll have to keep an eye on the structure as it develops. But if we did move into this zone, 50% would actually be a retest of these tops here. The 618 to the 665, the golden pocket, would be sort of that consolidation zone here. The 786 would be the bottom of this move. So these could be some interesting areas if we do move up here and then look for that 3-wave retracement to the downside like this. And then we could actually be looking for basically a bigger move to the upside after that. If we did get a 5-wave structure like this play out, what I'd be looking for is, like I said, this retracement here, and then we'd be wanting to see that additional structure to the upside. It could actually push these target zones up higher here, depending on how high, depending on how low we come with this wave 2. Potentially this 5th wave target area here. I don't know why there's 2 of them. It does this sometimes. But basically this 5th wave target area could change slightly, because that 1618 would then push this up here to this 45.64 if we did get this move down. So that would then actually push this 3rd wave up higher, because we'd still have a 4th and a 5th to play out. And then we can see how this could then become a bigger ABC structure. So the 1-to-1 of that move that we're looking for as a correction would actually be looking to this 51.75. So if this does extend out like we have talked about here, where we actually get that bigger 3rd wave after coming back down here for this green box, then we can argue that we could actually look to push up towards this zone. If it does extend higher up towards this channel line, that'll also be an interesting point to keep an eye on within the structure. So that's something that we could see is this push up into a higher area here and just extend past that 1-to-1 zone. It's just a common area that the waves travel, but sometimes we can see extensions within them. So yeah, for the most part, if we hold this 37.74 and this support zone that we currently have of this 39.29 to this 38.40, we can look for this potential continuation to the upside, though we need to be careful because really, if we were talking about this just being a three-wave move to the upside, what we can argue is that effectively it has already met the minimum requirement here at the 702, and it has actually crossed this wave, this A wave high. So you know, this can just look to break down from this point, so we need to just be a little bit careful about that. Okay, so talking about that breaking down, what we were talking about earlier was looking at this possibility of the WXY, and you know, we can still come down deeper, so we need to just be a little bit careful of it. And you know, we could still look to come down one more time here, where this just forms as a X wave here, and we actually look to break down one more time for this Y and move this B wave lower into this zone. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. If you found the video useful, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and leave us some feedback down below in the comment section. Also in the description you'll find a link to Discord. Come check it out, it is free to join. In the description below you will also find an affiliate link for both PrimeXBT and BYBIT, both great exchanges that we use on a regular basis. Check them out if you don't have an account. Using the affiliate link does help support the channel, and we do appreciate it. Take care out there, everybody.